On this episode, we are going to check the coolant filter. So a while back, I blew up the motor. And then I did it again. The radiator was brand new, fresh install. The hoses were all new. The block was cleaned out on the first rebuild. The second rebuild, I didn't clean the block out before I installed it. And I had some schmutz building up. The schmutz would float to the top, and I could see it on top of the coolant. And then every once in a while, it would make its way up underneath the rubber seal, and it would start puking out fluid. And then I blew a head gasket. Then I blew another head gasket. But lately everything's been fine. And then the heater core went out. So when the heater core is failing, it's usually because it's disintegrating from the inside out. So there's going to be stuff floating around in the coolant. I added this coolant filter as a filter, because there's stuff floating around in the coolant. Some of the newer cars come with a coolant filter installed already. Some of the big trucks run coolant filters. It's just something else to think about. So all I had to do was take the top hose that went to here, and then I routed it to my filter and then came back around. This tank has a bigger opening, so I had to step it up from 3/8 to I think 5/8. Well, let's just check it. I've checked it once already after the head gasket change, but let's check it again just to see. So these are AN fittings, and I used these so I wouldn't have to be busting hose clamps loose every time. There may be some water in here. So you can unbolt this and unclamp it and then slide this thing out, but it's rubber and it's kind of sticky, so I'll just take it loose right here. So this is a 100 micron filter. So the fuel filter is a 10 micron filter. And all we have to do is we unscrew one. Whoa, look. So you see that? Okay, so filtered. Not filtered. Gross. Okay, this can be ugly. Cool. And it's directional. So fluid in, fluid out. But this one has a wire filter in it. So the coolant's not green because I'm running the water wetter. So the water wetter changes the color of the coolant from green to like this, I don't know, rosé wine looking stuff. So then all we have to do is rinse this out, get all this goop off of here, and then we can reuse it. And so the filter itself is stainless. This is the back. So all of this rust debris is rust from inside the engine and other parts. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to soak this for a little bit. And this is just some dirty solvent I use to clean my forks on my Ducati. But this will break up any oily debris. And then we just put it back together. So this is the spring, and it holds the filter end on this part. So you drop this in, squish them. Try not to damage your O-ring. That's the only problem. And then once it's tight, it's tight. You can give it a little snug, but the O-ring does the work. Okay. Should be good to go. Okay, and just like that. At the last car show I was at, some people were asking, what is that? And I was like, this is a coolant filter. Comes out of here, filters the coolant, goes back into the tank. Why is it red? Red is hot, black is not. So don't touch it. That's what that means. When you turn the car off, this is hot. Fuel filter, not hot. Just like your battery. Red is hot. So if you haven't installed one, it's not that hard. You just replumb the line. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a good day.